Yeah, good morning, everyone. If someone is new to these webinars, basically we have semi-automated bots which will help us to take all the uh, short positions or long positions. Basically, whenever we enable a chart with our algos, the algo will help us, right? Instead of we doing buy and sell, it will look at the price action and it will quickly change the gears, right? For example, at 14,873 took a buy, and then it went nearly more than 100 points up. And then when it saw it is going down, it immediately took a sell. Again, we may see further drop on ES and NQ, and then again Spectrum or Prism will take a buy in a few minutes. So if you are using 5 minutes, have a stop loss of 80 ticks for NQ and 40 ticks for ES. You can keep target as blank. Target profit as blank, but you can keep stop loss as 80 and 40.
I'm looking for my Prism chart. I can't find my Prism. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. The other thing is when the timing is activated, I've been having problems wherein the strategy is not getting activated at the right times.
Right. After that time, it will wait for those 2 candles or 3 candles. Wait, once the session starts, it won't immediately take.
So I'm going to activate my 5 minutes on the Spectrum too, okay?
Order canceled.
So I have Prism 5-minute Heikin-Ashi and the Spectrum 5-minute Heikin-Ashi.
Okay. Both are ES or one is ES, one is NQ?
Both are ES.
Okay.
I will go.
That is fine.
I'm going to activate the NQ also.
Right. For ES, it is no TP and 40 stop loss, and for NQ, no TP and 80 stop loss, 80 tick stop loss, which is like 20 points. You may see
Order filled.
Carl, you are in which time frame? You are in Central only, right?
No, Pacific.
Because your strategy timings are showing 9:45 to 11:30. Can you right click check your timings?
Okay. So I'll have to disable it first, right?
No, just right click and select the strategies. Okay, it shows 9:45. So yeah, you need to change them to your timing. So now it is 7:13, right? Maybe
Yeah, it's 7:30
you
now.
can you can put 7 to 10 or 7 to 8 or something like that.
Okay. So I have to stop the strategy first, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay. So over here, you're saying change the time to 7.
Yeah, you can put as yeah, 7:10 to 8:10 like that, yeah.
But do we have to put like a future time? Otherwise, you said it has a problem.
Right, yeah. Right, 7:15 is fine, yeah.
Okay. And so target profit has to not be clicked, right?
Yeah, target profit you can keep blank because there is a potential it can move huge on
Okay.
both short side and long. Already it made a big move on long. Again, it made a big move on short. Now again in the next 5-10 minutes it will make another move on long.
Okay.
So you can keep that as blank.
Okay.
EP as blank. Stop loss for ES as 40 ticks.
Okay. And then we'll check the other ones. So is this okay for the NQ?
For NQ, I use 80 as a stop loss.
Stop loss, right?
If any even enabled at 8:45 or already I see that multiple members made profits. Whenever you manually close something and again enable the algos, it will wait for some time.
Okay. And does the daily total reset every time we close it, or it keeps a record of it?
No, whenever you manually touch and you manually close the position, then again algo will take 2 candles to take a decision whether to go long or short.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. If anyone want to take low risk, ES is preferred compared to NQ with Apex. With individual accounts, it is fine. You can use ES or NQ, but because NQ can suddenly move 100 points within a minute, so it will be very volatile. So for low risk takers, ES is suggested.
Yeah, that's what I noticed today morning, that the ES did very well for me.
Based on the algo, some algos need only 2 bars, some algos need 3 bars.
Can you see my chart, or can you see the what screen are
You
you?
can see the chart. Oh, you are seeing ES 5 minutes on Prism.
Okay.
So now I think we should see a bounce back because it dropped, it crossed the band. Maybe in few minutes we should see it coming back to the midpoint.
Order filled. Order filled.
We took 356 calls at 1.7.
Sorry.
I bought a 356 calls.
Oh, for the options.
Mhm.
Order filled.
And sometimes those option calls should give good returns in just holding them because it is at the bottom of the band. Minimum it should go to the midpoint. Even if someone want to manually take some future contracts, just an NQ long, they can take. Mm, Already calls made nice profits. It took 5 calls and QQQ calls. Already on 10% profit, but they are holding for long. They can give minimum 40 to 50%.
How do you figure out the strike price?
We can take like closest to in the money.
Okay. Is it like a midpoint or?
Right, if let us say SPY is 427, then we can take 428 calls like that.
Okay.
Ravi, if we have a stop loss of 40 ticks, make sure if you're using 5 minutes, you should have a stop loss of 40 for ES and 80 for NQ. I think here also it seems you have a wrong time. Okay, yeah, 7:59.
Should I stop it and
No, no, I think yeah, it is good. I was just checking your session 2, but yeah, your session 1 is fine.
Order filled.
And if anyone is low risk traders, they can take minor profits on option calls. But I want to hold until end of the day or until next 1 hour because it can give 50 to 100% returns. It came all the way down, so it is in oversold zone now. Again, it will move to minimum midpoint of the band or top of the band. When it reaches the midpoint, we can take some 70%, 80%, and hold the remaining for more profits. So one should take a long position in some time now. Once Prism takes a long position, then it should make $200 to $300 with a year.
Order submitted.
so Kishore, when it takes a position, it will show on the screen, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see a buy signal.
Okay.
But if someone manually took it already, yeah, it is nearly 20, 25 points up on NQ. Options are making nice gains.
So if you want to manually override the system, can we use any of these buttons on the right hand side?
Right, yeah.
So to buy, you just say buy market.
Right, yeah. Buy market or buy market means you are buying at whatever price is available.
Okay.
Or you can also say buy bid or buy ask.
Okay.
Instead of market, better to do buy ask. Uh, buy bid is like you are negotiating. Sometimes you may get at a cheaper price.
Okay.
Sometimes order may not get filled if it is suddenly very quickly moving up.
You're right.
But if you do buy ask, then definitely the order will get filled.
Okay. And when you sell also, you do sell ask.
Right, yeah. If you have a chart on 5 minutes Heikin-Ashi and you open another 3 minute Heikin-Ashi on a different window and you take trades on your personal account or some other account, then it won't impact the trades by the algo. You can do that manually.
Okay.
But if you do it on the same window, it might impact all the calculations. But you can always have a separate window with the same chart. On that, you can do whichever trades you want. But again, yeah, it's better we leave it to the bot. Like that is our objective. So this bot will move nearly 30 points up and again coming down. No, NQ, yeah, not ES. NQ is more volatile than ES. So
Bill.
I don't know why my NQs lost 1,200.
Yeah, NQ is too volatile. Yeah, but I think once it starts moving up, it will cover all those losses. It will make nearly $2,000 once it starts moving up.
Okay. So how often does Prism take a trade?
Generally, whenever there is a change in the direction, it will take. So as of now, still it sees that it is bearish.
Okay.
So every 2 hours, once like that. This is more like a day trading algorithm. The other one is more like a scalping one.
Okay.
Bulls are trying to push up, bears are pushing it down, but yeah, in some time bulls will take the control and take it to the high.
Order submitted.
Kishore, should I activate the 2 minute in the on the ES and the NQ with Spectrum?
You want to add on 2 minutes?
Sorry? Yeah, on 2 minutes.
Uh, so there might be unnecessary pullbacks, lot of pullbacks because market is in a trend.
Okay. So it's better to just stay on
Better,
5.
yeah, better to stay on 5. After 11, you can move to 2 minutes, but now better to stay. Otherwise, even a small pullback, it will close, and
Okay.
again it will open back.
Okay.
Right, waiting for the buy signal. So we should see soon, but whenever we see the buy signal, we can add more calls or we can sell puts. We can also, like basically, where you can see the advantage with Algo. We won't be holding the positions until this time. When we see little profits, we'll close, but the Algos took the full profit. They did not change the direction even after nearly 1 hour, 1.5 hours. There were small pullbacks. Right, if we take 2 minutes, it would have given multiple buys in between, but those will be like losing positions. That's why we went with a higher time frame. Whenever there is a trend, it is always good to have a higher 5 minutes time frame, so that will be in the trade for the full time.
So if we enter the trade over here on the sell, this would have been a trade.
Yeah, whenever we see a buy here, then right, we can add more in the personal account, or we can add more calls. We can average to the calls which we have taken earlier, or we can sell the puts. But yeah, it is at a point where it should reverse back now. Yeah, reversal should start now. Next 1 hour, I think it will be bullish. First, it will go to 42.80. Yeah, Prism already has a short order. Yeah, it is not closed yet still. In 1 or 2 days like this will complete evaluation accounts, because you have a big run. Initially, there was a big run on the bullish side. Again, there was a big run on bearish. Again, we may see a big run. Yeah, it is better to live in 5 minutes itself. Because overall market is in a trend. So And after a lot of time, it touched the lower band. The candle touched the lower band and trying to bounce up. Earlier, one time it touched it, and then there was a little bounce, but again, bears took the control. This time, bulls should take it up because it's already oversold. So there'll be a lot of buyers interested at this price. Yeah, you can still use 5 minutes time frame. Still, there is a good volume and a lot of trend is there. So 5 minutes Icon-Ashi is best. Wait, yes, one point is like $50. So it took a shot around 40 to 93. It may take another long at 40 to 65 or something now. That means nearly 30 points plus with just one trade. Right? If we are using Apex, that is nearly 50% of the target done with one trade. If it is by your personal account, that is nearly $1,500 with just one trade. So you can use Prism, right? Prism will take a long soon. Next few minutes, next 4 to 5 minutes, Prism will take a long position. So if anybody did not enable it, they can use Prism and use ES or NQ. And let Algo do the job. So Algo will take a long position and then we don't need to do anything manually. Just open the chart and enable the Algo and it will take care of everything. Probably even crude oil is also moving very good. So you don't need to take it, but CL is also moving good, which is very bullish now. Yeah, because still there is a good amount of volume. We are still continuing with 5 minutes time frame. In QES, RTY, YM, you can use any of these things with 5 minutes time frame, and we should see a reversal. Bulls are coming into attack, but bears are again taking them down. So that's why better to be on 5 minutes time frame. If you are in 2 minute or 3 minute, there'll be multiple buys and sells. If you are in 5 minutes, it will wait for strong confirmation. When there is a proper confirmation, it will and let algo do its job, right? Don't manually take any trades. Whenever it is right time, algo will take the long on ES and NQ. Yeah, RTY, yeah, sometimes RTY may not be 100% in sync with these ones, right? Based on generally SPY NQ, they are like the top tech companies, or whereas Russell is more of a small size companies. So sometimes they go along, but NQ and ES 90% of the time they will be in the same direction. Russell, RTY, YM 60% of the time they will be in same direction with NQ and ES. But yeah, if you want, if you have multiple Apex accounts, you can open one with NQ, one with RTY, one with ES, one with EMD. In that way, if there is a reversal, then there will be a good 30, 40 point move on NQ, 10 points move on ES. Reversal should happen because it's already oversold. If not minimum in the power hour, there will be a huge reversal. So it will start slowly now. It will move 3, 4 points up and again come down a little bit. But in the power hour, again, just like yesterday, right? Entire day it was bearish. In the last 1 hour, it moved huge to the upside. We may see a similar type of play today also. If anyone has big accounts, then is a good time to sell the puts, right? Buying calls also will make money, but because volume will be little less for next 2 to 3 hours, theta decay might kill some of the premiums. But when you sell the puts, you will be at more advantage. You can take advantage of the choppiness or low volume. So 421p of SPY and 355p of QQQ. If you have a big account, you can sell few contracts. Yeah, this time I think it will go to the top band. Right, all this time it was just coming to the midpoint and again going down. At this time, right, yeah, bulls are taking control. Right. Always it is right. It won't keep going down or it won't keep going up. Bulls and bears will be changing their controls. Last 2.5 hours, bears took the control. Now slowly bulls are taking the control. So if you sold the puts, already they are in good profits. Right? Whenever it is bullish, we can either buy the calls or we can sell the puts. Again, if it goes further up, all the premium you collected will be 100% yours.
So finally, it took a trade, the trend reversal.
Yeah, yeah, reversal started finally right after 2 hours. Right, again, if you enable the algo on time, you would have made nearly $2,000 with the short. Now it will make another 500, 600, or maybe $1,000 with the long. Right, again, the option puts whatever we sold already, they made more than 20-25% profit. The calls which we took earlier also should go to profits by end of the day. Yes, today I also want to show you, right, about the bots for stocks, right? Let me give a quick demo like how they work. So while right, it took a long, so let it run for next half an hour, 45 minutes. We may see it going up. But in meantime, I'll also share like how we can use the algos even for stocks, right? We are introducing these stock algos at a cheaper price. Right. So for example, you see, right, the algo bought Tesla stocks at 246.57. And we can put certain percentage like this. Right. We can specify sometime like, okay, run between 9 to 5 or 9 to 4, whatever we want. And we can, right, if we don't want to put any target profit or stop loss, that is also fine. And then we will basically enable them, right? Wherever we want to do it, we can enable that account. So these stocks, right, shorting the stocks is little risky, right? Especially Tesla, Google, Amazon, right? We don't want to short them. So that's why generally this algo, what it will do is whenever there is a long position, it will take a long, and whenever there is a sell, it will basically close those positions. So for example, right, it bought some 100 stocks at 246. If we put some target profit, it took profit at 246.57. Otherwise, it may go to 250 now. If we don't put anything, then it's like you are making $4 on each stock. So nearly 251 or 252 it may go. That is like $400, $500 with 100 stocks. Again, whenever it is at a resistance, it will close the long position, and then again it may come down. And whenever it comes to a support, again the algo will buy the stocks. So that is the advantage with these type of bots, right? We have bots for Tesla, we have bots for Nvidia, Amazon, Google, where these bots will just do the long, right? They won't do the short positions, because when you short the stocks, you need to have a good amount of margins. But when you are buying long, uh, that should be good enough, right? As also shorting stocks comes with a high risk compared to taking a long positions. So this is one more, right? So for example, you want Amazon, right? If you have a $10,000 or $15,000 account, or let us say $25,000 account, you can buy Amazon 100, right? Whenever Amazon keeps going up, you'll buy 100 stocks. Whenever it goes to a resistance, it will close it, and then it will basically wait for the uh, buy signal again. Right, let me just show you. This won't work with Amazon, but right, for example, now we got Amazon 125.16, and right, again, if it sees that it is coming down, it will immediately close them. Then we have another one. Maybe we still have permission on this, but let me just. So generally, for these penny stocks, what we'll do is we'll use 2-minute Heikin-Ashi. Like these penny stocks, generally stocks below $10, they are called as penny stocks. Right, every day there will be some 4 to 5 stocks which will have some catalyst, which will have some good news. Right, it can be biotech stocks or it can be any type of stocks where if there is a catalyst, there can be a merger between two companies, or they may be doing some reverse split, or they may be doing a split, or there can be different reasons why a penny stock can move 50%, 100% on the same day. Right, for example, today, right, there is something called a CNXA. I think they have some good news today. CNXA. Right, on October 3rd, around $3, it started moving, right? It went to nearly 4.89, then it went to 4.92. So it nearly moved 80%, right? And then it is coming down. So again, we cannot manually quickly buy these stocks, but every day we'll be right printing, publishing some stocks which can move good for the day, right? Around 6 o'clock, we'll say, and then you can enable those stocks using this penny stock algo. Right, when you enable it, then basically whenever it sees that the stock is going up, it immediately buys them, right? Because we enabled that percentage thing, it is taking. But if you just disable it, then it will run for the whole until it goes up till the resistance. It will take all those stocks, and then whenever there is a resistance, it will close. It won't take shorts, right? Because we want to avoid shorting with the stocks. Right, for futures it is okay to short, but generally with stocks it is little risky, because we know sometimes, right, there are situations where especially with penny stocks, these big companies can do a lot of manipulation. They can right, if you short it and suddenly they take it so high, that can be a risky. That's why we are avoiding short, doing a sell on the stocks. At resistance, will basically close the long position. Right. So from $3, it moved to $5. You made nearly 80% within 1 hour. Then you close it. Again, it came to a support. Again, it is going up. Again, it closes it. Again, if it is coming down, if there is a good buy, you will buy it, or right after 1 or 2, you can just disable the for that particular stock. Right. Let us look at some more examples. Right around some time back, suddenly there was some news with this SFR stock at around 11:26 Central. So from 19 cents, it moved nearly to 34 cents, right, which is nearly 80%, 80% up. So like this, whenever there is some good news, we will be publishing. You can just enable the stock, or in the morning itself, we'll publish that these 4 or 5 stocks can move potential. There's a good potential for these stocks to move. You can enable the algos on those stocks, and you can basically take advantage, because these penny stocks will have, right, if we enter at right time, they will have a high potential. You can make 50%, 60% on those stocks on the same day. Right again, right, if you have taken those calls or puts, they are or sold the puts, they are moving good. NQES, everything is moving good. But I hope, right, you understand how this Tesla bot or penny stock bot will work, right? They will basically take the long positions whenever they are in a good support zone, or whenever they are going up. Algo will immediately take the buy, and whenever they are at a resistance, it closes the buy. It won't take a short position. It will wait again. It will wait for the support. Carl, you can share back. Just I thought like we can share in some time. Right, there are bots for good stocks like Amazon, Tesla. Generally, right, if NQ is moving up, Tesla will move up, or Amazon will move, AMD will move up. So we have bots for, right. You just pay $149, you get a Tesla bot, or you just get Amazon bot. Then you can use that bot. You just keep it enabled, and it will take care of it. Every day you may make $100 at the end of the day with the Tesla or Amazon or Google, such type of bots. Or with the penny stock, right, we'll be giving you some stock name, right? Just like in the channel, we'll say that, okay, these 4 stocks are good for the penny stocks today. Then you can enable those 4 penny stocks, and you can basically algo, whenever it says that they are at a good support, it will buy. Whenever they are at a good resistance, it will sell. So yeah, ES and NQ, they are moving good. Your calls, option calls, or puts you sold, or in huge profits. Right, for penny stocks, it is $199. You can use for all penny stocks which are less than $10, right? Where you can make 50%, 60%, 80% on those penny stocks every day, right? I'll also give you some demos tomorrow where we'll take a penny stock and then we'll use it while you are watching. I'll take it in my live accounts, or we can also take for Tesla or Amazon or any stock like that. For any of these Tesla or Amazon, you just pay 149 and you can use it for the entire month. Right, already he has made another the yes, and then if you are making good profits. Right, as I said, we may see minimum 14,800. Yeah, I'll share you all the details, like how what is market data subscription you need to get. So one thing you have to do is you have to connect to NinjaTrader with any of your brokerages like IBKR or Thinkorswim, so that because NinjaTrader is mainly for futures, but your bots are in the NinjaTrader. So from NinjaTrader you will connect to Thinkorswim or IBKR, and then the bots will be sending the signals for buy or sell for Tesla or Amazon or Nvidia or Google or for the penny stocks. So you will be I'll share you like what type of market data you need. Really, you don't need any market data because your Thinkorswim, IBKR, they will be already giving you the free data. So here you are using the algo just to send the buy and sell signals. Right, again, let Algos take care of it, but I am expecting 14,780 to 14,800 possible target. Yeah, you don't need Apex for stocks or anything. You can integrate bots, Algos with TD or Thinkorswim without you. So as I mentioned, right, you can use Algos on your individual accounts, or you can use on proprietary firms like Apex or Take Profit Trader. There are multiple firms like that, like Apex. So yeah, if you want to take it on your individual accounts, either futures or stocks or anything, then you don't need to worry about trail stop loss or all these things. So don't just think like only Apex is the option, right? Apex is just one of the options. There are 100 different ways to make money using the algos. Right. If you're manually trading, you can close the positions long now. Again, it will come to the middle, and again, it will try to bounce from the midpoint. If you're watching it, you can do that. Otherwise, you can let algos take care of the trades. But if you're watching, because it touched the upper band, now again, it will come to the midpoint, to the middle band, and again, it will try to go up, bounce from there. So if you're watching manually, then you can take profit, and then again, let algo take the long position again.
So if you have to manually close it right now, how do you do it, Kishore?
Yeah, you go to the control center, Ninja control center.
It's at the bottom, right?
I'm not seeing, I'm only watching the chart, but the Ninja control center where you enable the strategy, right? The check boxes will be there.
Yes.
You can go to that, but
So just uncheck it, the box over there.
you can go to positions tab, but again, right, let algos do it because
Okay.
right, it will just drop a bit and again it will go up. So from morning it was forming higher lows and lower lows. Now it will start forming higher highs and lower highs. So yeah.
Okay.
Again, only if you are good with scalping, you right. Whenever it touches the upper band, you close it, and again you enable the algo. But we may miss a big big profits. We may take only 200, 300, 400 like that. But if we let Algo do it, it may do another $1,000 in next 1 hour, 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot change the TP or the stop loss in the midway. But again, as I said, the TP is not required because if there is a big move like today, you might be only getting 20 ticks or 40 ticks, but it gave nearly 200 or nearly 150 points is like 600 ticks, right? That's why generally we don't need to give, if we are using 5 minutes, no need to put a TP, just have a stop loss. Second thing is, yeah, you cannot change once you define the stop loss, then you cannot change it in between. Only thing is you can manually close the position, but you cannot change it. Right, and again, once you understand how the algos are giving, right, then you can decide, okay, is Apex or is it better to do through individual account also? Because in individual, you don't have any of those issues, any of the trail stop loss or any of those things. You can wait for a full day because we know that it went down so much, it will come back nearly another 20, 30 points, and Q will make it. So in individual account, you can just hold the positions without worrying about trial account level trial stop loss or all those things. So, but once you practice with Apex, it will give you a confidence that okay, these bots are working good. I can make good money on individual accounts, right? Now I already made nearly $3,000 plus, right? Whenever I told you, right, you can sell the puts or buy the calls when it gave a long signal. It already made more than $3,000. I bought ES contracts in my individual account. So the bots are helping me with Apex accounts, and I'm parallelly taking things in my individual account. So you're taking double that, right? Same effort, but double the advantage. Yeah, if anyone is attending this session for the first time, right, yeah, we have a lot of videos, previous live sessions, where we did many sessions on, right, about how to use the algos and what are the different types of algos we have. So you can go to YouTube and search for Right Choice Advisors, and you can find all the details. But basically, algos will take away 90% of stress and work from our side. We have to just enable the algo and just keep watching. Right, Carl enabled it around 2 hours back, 2.5 hours back, and just he is watching it. So it made profits on the short. Now it is making profits on the long side. We don't need to worry, right, whether to take a long or short. The algo will look at the price action. Based on that, it will buy or it will sell. And whenever there is a big move upside or big move downside, we can make huge profits. If market is choppy, we will be making losses. That's why generally we look, right, whenever there is a good volume, only during those hours we'll be trading. And whenever it is choppy or whenever we see that there is not much volume or it is very slow, then we basically disable the algos. So this you can, if we have money, then we can use with our individual accounts, our own personal accounts. You can connect, right? You can open an account in NinjaTrader, and then you can do futures, or you can connect a NinjaTrader with IBKR or Thinkorswim, and you can also do stocks. But if you want to use Apex, right, the proprietary firms like Apex, they will be basically funding you, where you have to complete an evaluation challenge. Once you complete that evaluation challenge, they will fund your account, or they will give you 50K, 100K, 200K based on the challenge you complete. On that, you can make up to, right, first $25,000 profit, whatever you make is yours, and then 90% of profit is yours, 10% will go to them. So you have an option whether you want to use it for your individual accounts or you want to use it for your these proprietary firm accounts. There are multiple prop firms like Apex. Apex is one of them, but there are a lot more companies like that. So the same algos can be used, right? You can connect them with 20 different accounts. You can connect with your prop firms. You can connect with the individual accounts. You can connect with 20 EA accounts, 20 PA accounts. Yeah, you connect them with take profit trader, you connect with uProfit. So there are, so if there are 100 different accounts, you take one algo and you can connect with 100 different accounts at the same time. That is the advantage.
Sure, for personal accounts, for trading futures, what do you recommend as like the base amount you should start with or have in case of a margin call or something like that?
Right, for personal accounts, right, if you want to just trade futures, I suggest just right, open a 10K, 15K account within NinjaTrader itself.
Okay.
But if you want to do stocks or something, then you can open in Thinkorswim or open in this one, IBKR.
And to connect, say, IBKR to NinjaTrader, there is like a plugin or something?
Yeah.
So we contact NinjaTrader to do it to connect to IBKR?
Right, yeah. Yeah, we have to pay some additional amount to NinjaTrader, but I am working with NinjaTrader to provide some discount for all our members. So instead of $99, if they can do something better, then yeah, you can connect a NinjaTrader with any other brokerage like IBKR or forex.com. There are a lot of different companies which we can connect with from NinjaTrader. So basically, your algos will be placed in NinjaTrader, but algo within the 2 seconds, the trade will be placed in IBKR, or trade will happen in your Thinkorswim. I use IBKR for options and stocks. Right, basically, right, for options, the algos will not directly take, right, because we need to give like what type of right, what is the expiry date and all those things. So algos cannot decide all those things, but algos are very good for stocks and for futures. We can make a lot of money, right? Today you saw that how it made nearly $2,000 on the short side. Now it is making another $500, $1,000 on the long side. In the next 1 hour, it may make another $1,000 on the long side. Yeah, currently I'm using IBKR to take all my option trades. You are not liable to Apex for anything, right? Even in the EA account or PA account, if you make any losses, you are not liable because you are already giving a evaluation. That means they are accepting that okay, you can trade it. So yeah, even if you lose 2,500 or 3,000 in your EA or PA, you are not liable for anything. Just I'm reading the questions in the chat window and answering them. So. EA accounts are basically a paper account, right? It is like a dummy account. So whatever, even though you make 10,000 profit or 20,000 profit, you won't get any benefit. It is only to complete the challenge. You need to make $3,000 profit in a 50K account without hitting the 2,500 stop loss, trial stop loss, right? From the highest value of the account, it should not go below 2,500. Yeah, on performance accounts, if you hit the stop loss, then you have to take evaluation again, right? You have to again start from the scratch if you hit the trial stop loss on PA accounts. For Apex, you just need to trade for 7 days. If you complete a target within 1 or 2 days, then next 3-4 days you can just take some small trade. Static 100K, they have a static trail stop loss, but the limits are very less compared to the normal 50K. Right, take profit trader also can connect with NT, same as Apex. Right, yeah, you can use NT with Apex and NT with take profit, NT with your individual accounts. Yeah, you can do all those things same time. That's what I'm doing, right? I have my IBKR is connected. My Apex accounts are connected, so. Take profit payout, yeah, it is much faster than Apex. So every company has some advantages, certain disadvantages. So you can compare each company and you can decide whichever you want. So I wanted to start with FX because it is more reliable and more, so, and you understand the basics. If I introduce all 10 companies at one time, you'll be more confused. So I started with FX, but yeah, there are a lot more companies. I introduced another 3, 4 recently, but there are a lot more companies which will do the same thing like FX. So that's why if you take time to understand how the algos work, then you have unlimited income potential, right? Few members don't see that, right? But yeah, there is a huge potential if you take time to understand. Jayesh, you have to use the Excel timings, and sometimes when volume is more, we'll do for extended time, right? Because today we saw that volume is going up. That's why we stayed for, right, even after the time we kept on. Otherwise, you can just use the timings in the Excel sheet. You can connect to 10 different brokerages or 20 different brokerages at same time using 2NP, whatever they have, right? For example, you can connect to Coinbase, you can connect to forex.com, you can connect to Thinkorswim, like that. They have some 10, 20, you can connect to all of them. Right, if you are sticking to daily profits, that is good, right? Sometimes, yeah, it may give $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, but if you are disciplined, that is also good, right? If you are every day making $300 with NQ, 200 with ES, that is fine, right? Nobody went broke by taking profits. Yeah, Prism V4 is still good. Yeah, you can use V4 or V6, both are good. There might be some timing issue, Jayesh. You might have not configured that time, or you might have set it only from 9 to 10 or something. Then it will take only trades between 9 to 10. Because we saw there is a high volume, I just kept it for more time today. My account is not active. I have shared machine ID. I have few questions. Can you please show how to add same strategy to 2 accounts? Right. Basically, you will open 2 different charts. For example, one NQ chart, one ES chart, and you can add the same prism to both of them. You told Apex 50K have SL of 2,500. So yeah, if you make 2,000 today, tomorrow your stop loss will be at 49,500, not 47,500. Right, that is right. Yeah, you can configure the timings. You have the parameters, and you can change whatever time you want. You can configure it. No, V6 don't have any issues. Only users, some of the users got confused by for entering the timings, right? Only thing is you have to enter future time, because some users got confused. They were entering old time. For them, I asked them to use V4, but otherwise V6 also working fine. You don't need to make $3,000 in one day. You can just make $300 every day for 10 days, or you can make $100 for 30 days. So there is no restriction that you have to make that much profit. Only thing is, right, if you are making $2,000, don't expect that you have 4,500 buffer now, right? They are looking from the highest value of the account, but not from where you started. That is the only thing you need to keep in mind. Yeah, you can continue to use V4, no issues with that. Right, every day we have the setup sessions. If there are any new users, if they have any questions or anything, we help them in the session. Right, they will share the desktop and we help them to enable the bots or import the bots. All those things will help them out. Already we have a step-by-step approach showing like how to do everything. But if somebody is completely non-IT, if they need some help, we have a team to. We have daily sessions for that. Yeah, NQ is moving more. NQES, they are giving more profits. Right. So you can see that with option calls itself, we made more than $2,300 now. Calls went up more than 100%, and the puts, which if you have sold puts, they also made nice profits. This is in addition to the futures, right? On future contracts, also it made nice gains, nearly $3,000 on ES. How much is okay to make on EV accounts of FX? I didn't get that. You can make a 2,000, 3,000 also, it is fine, right? On EA accounts, you can make 2,000 and next to 5 days, or you can make all 3,000 today, and next 5, 6 days, you just make $10, $10, $10. On performance account, they look for a consistency where one day cannot be more than 30% of your overall gains. But otherwise, yeah. And the current screen which you are looking is futures, right? Basically, ES and Q, all these are like futures, just like stocks. You can buy them or you can short them, right? There is no theta decay, no implied volatility, right? Options have a lot of complexities, but here, whenever you think like it is going up, you will buy it. Whenever you think it will go down, you will short it, right? Basically, Algos will help us with that, right? So here you saw, right, all the way it came down. When it started moving up, then Algos took the buy. Already made nearly some $400-500 on the long position now. Right, with NQES, both it is making nice gains on the long. Earlier it made nice gains on the short. I'm expecting minimum 14,800 on NQ and maybe 4280 plus on ES. Right. Yeah. Again, Algos doesn't differentiate whether you are using SIM or EA or PA or individual account. They don't know, right? What is what account. So if you are making money in SIM, you will also make money in EA. You will also make money in your individual account. You will also make money in. So that's why I'm doing live session. So you are right. We are not sharing screenshots at the end of the day, right? I'm explaining that okay, now there is a long signal. If you buy calls, you will make money. If you sell puts, you will make money. If you buy ES, you will make money. Right, I am explaining everything in the live session, and you are saying you are watching, and I am taking each member each day and asking them to share it. So they will also get confidence, and you will also get confidence. Isn't that okay? The only thing is we need to have patience, right? I don't understand why some of them cannot see this much potential where we can make this much money without stressing out. Right? Initially, you may have to put some time, but after you get used to it, then you'll just enable and you can just focus on whatever is your primary job. For first 1, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, until you get comfortable, until you get confidence, you will be keep watching them. But after a few weeks, you will just right. It just like 1 second job. You will enable it, and you will say, okay, 9 to 10 run it, or 9 to 10:30 run it. Yeah, we share all that information on when to enable the algos, what time, what tickers. Prism is our number one algo. So if somebody is new or somebody want to use for FX or individual accounts, I suggest Prism. You can go with Prism as number one. And then we have Spectrum is our number two. Then we have Veltium, which is a low risk strategy. Right, it won't make 1,000, 2,000, but it makes $50 to $100 per day. 97% of the time we can make that up. Or it gave last 1 year back test results, or based on our testing in the real time. 97% of the time, whenever it takes a trade, it gives profit. No, you can select whichever, right? Even though you buy 2 weeks for Spectrum, you will fill a Google form saying like, I want a Prism. Then instead of Spectrum, we'll give you Prism. The fees for the bots is monthly, right? For first bot, it is $4.99. For any additional bots, you pay $100 as of now. But in a week or two, we may increase it, because every day we are making nearly $500 to $1,000 within 2 or 3 sessions. We have certain sessions. If we just do it in the way as we suggested, on 80% of the days each month, we'll make $500 to $1,000 every day on average. Yeah, we'll do power hour, right? But again, we will see, as I mentioned, in power hour, we may see again a big move up, or right. If before the power hour, if it goes to the top, then we may see a down in the power hour. If not, again we'll see a big move up during the power hour. Right, and it is optional for members to stay back if somebody wants to, right? Again, just because there is volume, we are continuing the session. Otherwise, generally we do between 9 to 10 and we'll close it. We already made the profits for the day within the first 1 hour. It was right. The Prism gave huge profits on the short side. Well, if you want, you can use the position in the long position, and we should see a short soon. Yeah, it will again drop to the bottom, and again it will bounce. So again, you can close your calls or any puts you sold, and you can either sell the calls. Right, earlier we sold the puts. Now you can sell the calls. Right, instead of buying puts, you can sell the calls if you have a big account with good margin. Prasad, you can enter the Google form with your mission ID, and the support team will give you the access.
So Kishore, when it moves sideways like this, is it better to then switch to a 2-minute Heikin-Ashi?
We can switch, or we can basically disable and enable again at 145. Right. Again, it may go a little more down, and then again it will bounce back. It may go to the low of the day and bounce back.
Okay. Should I stop sharing my screen?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
sure, no problem. Yeah. Yeah, it will reverse again from the lows, but generally it will happen in the power hour, right? In the power hour, again, you can see a good bullish run. Until power hour, it will be up and down. Better you take the profits on the shorts, and then you can just hold for power hour. Yeah, everyone, you can rate. Basically, you saw how we can make money on both sides using the algos. So initially, right when market started, it made money on long, then it made it on short, and then again on the long, now again on short. So basically, yeah, without we stressing out so much, once we enable the algo, it will start taking the positions. So right, in the power hour, again, we'll do another live session in 1 hour from now. You can join, and again, you can see how, right, it can make multiple times a day. Right, there are nearly 4 sessions every day. We can, even if one session we lose, in the other session, it makes it. So today, it already gave huge gains. But again, we'll join in the power hour at 1:45 Central. Thanks, everyone.